What's up, everybody? Let me just fix that just a tiny bit. So let me go ahead and start off the video. So what is making me do a video on cosmetic, right? Just don't make any sense. But the reason I'm doing that, the reason I'm doing this video and I'm talking about this is just because I'm really big on trying to make everybody feel like you are unique and beautiful in your own way, right? You were wonderfully and beautifully made. So let's go ahead and just kind of, kind of dive into that a little bit. So that's kind of what I want to talk about. So I was on YouTube, just kind of watching some music and just different things I usually just do just because, just pastime, just to kind of feel good for the day, whatever it is, right? So I saw a video from one of the YouTubers I sometimes watch if the videos are interesting and stuff like that. She was reacting to something. I was like, okay, this seems a little interesting. She was reacting to a botched nose procedure, right? And usually I don't really care about any of that stuff. Like, it ain't my interest, right? It's just not. But the reason I was a little intrigued and I was like, you know what, I gotta talk about this is because I see this like issue, right, of this like false like beauty that's always portrayed in front of everybody, right? And it's like the same thing with like this false bravado or this false masculinity that you have to be a certain way, right? Like, and that's a different topic for a different day. But onto this though, right, is like this false like narrative of what beauty is, right? Do you really need to change your nose? Do you really need that boob job? Do you really need, a bigger butt? Like whatever it is, do you really need any of that to feel more beautiful? To look more beautiful? Like, you're attracting the wrong attention, first of all. So that ain't good, right? So I wanted to kind of react to this video a little bit just because I'm like, we're so concerned with this outer image, right? That we're so focused on, like, what? My nose is messed up. My teeth are jacked up. My ears are too small. They're too big, whatever it is, right? And we're in that whole mindset of like, it's not good enough. And I don't like that. I don't like that because we are good enough. Right? There's that person that's going to see us and be like, no, that person's perfect. They're going to say that about you, right? You do not need to impress everybody. No, none of us need that, right? None of us need that. So we're going to jump into this. We're going to react to it. Yeah, let's just go ahead. So guys, let's go ahead and jump into this a little bit. I don't think we're actually going to watch like the first part, but I think we're gonna watch a little bit of different parts.
Here, so this right nostril is collapsed, and when I go up like this, you can tell that it's crooked and it has like this weird shape to it. And then this profile and this profile look different. So it's very like beak-like and round and just like, I don't know, it looks really big and weird. And then this side looks completely different. I actually like this side profile better than this one, but I like this. And then right before, he told me, oh, we actually are gonna break your nose. So then I put that story on my Instagram with the, like my mouth all open, and he told me he was gonna have to break my nose after all. My eye was like all fucked up, so I wore an eye patch for literally like the first 2 days. So after you have a surgery, the very next day you have to go for a post-op appointment. So I was going for my post-op appointment. I'll put that video in now. Okay, you guys, it is the next day. I look so cracked right now, but this is how I look. Yes, I look cracked, so let's just ignore. But my eyes are really bruised right now because he did end up having to break my nose. I know he said that he thought he wasn't gonna have to, but he did. But yeah, it's really swollen right now. You can see my hanging columella is gone. So far I really like it, but at my post-op appointment, this eye is hurting me really, really bad. For some reason, it like keeps watering. I think I like scratched my eyeball, but my appointment where he's gonna take the stitches off, and I think he's gonna like reveal the bandage and maybe put a new one on. So yeah, you guys, let's go and see what it looks like. Is it gonna hurt?
No, not really. I mean, it's a little bit.
It's really, really swollen right now still. And I guess you can't judge it until the swelling goes down. And it's not going to be fully healed for like 3 months. And then the tip doesn't fully heal for a year. So I can't really judge it right now. But I literally hate it so much. And I want to cry and I want to hide in a hole.
You can't be saying that.
Yeah, I can. Because I hate it so much. And I want to cry again.
Okay. Let's stop recording for a minute.
It's so
Stop
ugly.
recording. It's not ugly.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Christina, it's not ugly. Your nose was never ugly to begin with, so how could he make it more ugly? What's ugly about it?
Look at it.
That it's swollen?
It looks weird. I look like my face has been smushed in.
No.
Just want to go to the beginning real quick, just to see. Maybe I don't know how her nose. So the reason it just interests me, right, is like her idea of all this is like, I need to make my nose look better so I get a better picture, right? I get a better, just a better picture out of it, boost up, the attention and just the art behind it and all this, right? To look more beautiful within the photos and everything like that. To feel better, whatever it is, right? That was her whole mindset behind it, right? I don't really know what her nose looked like before all this, right? I don't. But seeing like that pain of like, one nose nostrils a little bit more collapsed than the other one, and then her just break down crying like that. Like, if I was a jerk, I would probably be laughing, right? But I'm trying to be more understanding than anything. So you do this procedure for a cosmetic issue, for just a issue so you can feel like you just feel better, right, about yourself and just try to make yourself look even better than you already do. Okay, I understand that. Like, we live in that day and age where like it's possible to do it. A lot of people are doing it. I understand, right? But look at what happened. They botched the procedure, right? Now your nose looks different on both sides, but you're like, you know what? I kind of like the messed up side looking a little bit better than the others, right? You are never satisfied with any of this stuff. You are never going to be satisfied. There's going to be something that's always going to be like, I don't know, right? It's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. You're going to continue to want, okay, well, I know what, this ain't good enough. I'm going to change that. Well, this ain't good enough. I'm going to change that. And it's going to keep going and going and going, right? Instead of just looking at yourself in the mirror and be like, know what? I was created this way. I look this way. Know what? Let me just embrace the beauty that is right there in front of me, right? Instead of going through this procedure. Like, why do you need to go through the procedure, right? I just don't understand it. Like, I mean, maybe it's a guy thing. Maybe I just don't understand it because I'm not a girl. But I'm just like, you don't need to, right? My nose is all weird, right? I ain't got a good nose. But it's like, I mean, maybe there's certain like insecurities that we all have that we want to fix. I understand that. But do you really need to go to the lengths of surgery just to fix that cosmetic issue? Right? Like, I just don't understand it. Because you're a beautiful girl already. You do not need that to even look even better, right? And like, it just kind of baffles me because now, didn't go as planned. You took the risk with high reward, right? And it didn't work out. Now you're over here and you're like, man, my life sucks. I'm ugly. He made me ugly. All this, right? But you took that chance knowing that this is a possibility of what could happen. But is that risk worth the reward, right? This high risk, and this reward, like, is it really worth it? I honestly don't think so. And I don't think anyone really needs to be doing these ones because you're already beautiful, right? Like, I think, okay, yeah, you know, getting in shape, you know, toning out your body, that's a little bit different, right? That's a little bit different in a way, because you're not doing surgery to change yourself. You're physically just working out, doing things to be healthier, and then boom, you get it, right? But in this case, it's like you're trying to drastically change a feature that probably isn't ever going to change. It's just going to be how it is. That's just the way you were born. That's just the way you are, right? Instead of embracing that beauty and that insecurity, right, you're trying to change it, but now you're now more insecure than you were before, right? It's not, I don't think it's worth it. See, this is just my opinion. I'm only a guy. I do not understand completely, but I'm just like, why change a feature that God's already given you, right? Shoot, like my big thing is you are beautifully and wonderfully made, right? So why change anything like that? Why change anything like that? And I'm just like, to anyone else, I just don't want you to feel like you need to be changing who you are, how you look, in order to impress everybody, right? Because there's going to be that one person that's going to look at you and love you and like you and admire you in a way that no one else has or you would have ever thought, right? And I could be honest about that. It's true, okay? But don't be going through all this just for that satisfaction for a photo, for your, like, I understand that your career is just, maybe your Instagram, I don't know what it is though, but I don't think you need to do that, right? See, you need to face your insecurities, right? Face your insecurities. It's going to be hard because I go through that every single day, right? Face your insecurities and embrace the beauty that you already have, right? Because you are made a certain way, you're going to look a certain way, and know what? Just embrace that beauty. You walk with that confidence, bro, I promise you, guys will pay attention. Like, shoot, most women that like look really good, we notice not just because of the features, but because of the confidence that they like have with it, right? There's some where like I know who they are, but I know their attitude and stuff, and I'm just like, nah, I don't even pay attention, I don't even look that way, whatever, right? It's all in the confidence. Same thing with guys, right? If you walk with a certain confidence, a girl's gonna notice that more than anything else, right? I struggle with that. I ain't super confident because I'm super shy, but I'm just kind of putting it out there that you don't need to do that, right? You don't need to do that. So I hope that you learned a lesson. Tackle on your insecurities. Embrace the beauty that you already have. Till next time, salute.